Welcome to Dan Smith Welcome to Dan Smith episodes 003. Roll the intro. Sorry for my voice this week. I have been a little bit sick. Actually, we've all been a little bit sick. So me, Cora, Toby, and Anna have all been crazy sick, and we've been in bed for like 3 days. But hopefully it's not going to get to little Abigail, and we're pretty much getting over it, but my throat's still all funny, and so I'm speaking like I've been on a bender for 3 days. So forgive me. This episode, we have a few different things. We have us visiting a location with Higashi down in Burleigh. We have an interesting event which happened a couple of months ago. I got to participate as an extra in a movie. The movie's called Danger Close. It's a recreation of the Battle Long Tan. We do a bit of a thing later about it. We also are talking about teams. One of the things that I'm trying to include in these vlogs is, as I'm starting to dig into different concepts and dynamics, I'm trying to also share them with you. So one of the things I've been looking at lately is how teams function with each other and the different stages of team development and how we can all work together. Something that I'm still terrible at and something that I'm really trying to get better at. But hopefully as I learn, then you can learn and we can all be better in teams together. We are on our way to Burleigh again to have a look at two separate locations. Hello little girl. Little girl's waving in the background. The two different locations. So there's one on James Street in Burleigh and there's one on the Gold Coast Highway on the other side in Burleigh. And we are looking at those for potential first fruits locations. Burleigh is expensive, but it's also, I think it's a bit easier to start a cafe in Burleigh. So we're trying to figure that out. Higashi's over. We're going to go down and meet him there. He's coming with Ben and Kristen. He's always excited about visiting places, so it's almost more for him than it is for us. Turn on the camera there and we'll show you. Hey Cora, do you think we should put a cafe there?
But how much would you want to put in for fit out for that spot? 55 square meters. 55
Right.
square meters.
It's got
If you're going to do a fancy one,
it's got basically nothing. So like if you did
150, 100 would be.
if you get away with it, I reckon I'll say 100 grand.
001 no. 1日$2,000. It's like, can you make $2,000 a day average there? People don't walk this street as much as they do James. You have to do night stuff to even have a chance. But we're like, if you can't confidently say 2,000,
Yeah, it's too big.
it's not worth it.
Too big.
Tell me what happened.
I think that when we get home, my arm might get a bit better.
Your arm might get better. What happened to your arm?
And it spot me this much size.
Did you push him?
No.
Are you sure?
Look,
Hello, moon.
what's that shape?
It's a moon shape.
What are you doing, Dan?
We're vlogging, bro. Hey, this is Liz. Liz, what did you learn this week?
I learnt about antidiuretic hormones.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me.
They are hormones that stop you from peeing.
That's amazing. What I learned this week, one of the things I've been going through recently is the fundamentals and foundations of how teams work with each other. In 1965, a psychologist named Bruce Tuckerman wrote an article which talked about the 4 stages which teams go through: forming, storming, norming, and performing. So forming. This is normally the first part of a team. So you've met each other, you're starting to get to know each other, you're kind of shy and you're anxious and you don't know how each other works. As a leader in this stage, it's important to know your roles and responsibilities of yourself and your team members so that you can guide and direct the new team as they start to try and figure each other out. Next, the team will move into the storming phase. This is where tensions start to play out, where that people's working styles are different and they're starting to cause conflict, and the individual team members are trying to figure out how they're meant to work with the other people. So the conflict normally happens when there's a difference in the working styles between different people, and it's not a natural thing to be working with each other, so they have to put in effort in order to figure each other out and how to work together effectively. As a leader in this position, it's important to clearly define roles, as people will start challenging authority and they will start trying to jockey for positions if their roles aren't clearly defined. In this stage, team members who stick with the task at hand may experience stress if they don't have established processes or the support network of their colleagues and friends. Norming. So gradually the team is going to transition out of the chaos and they're going to move into a norming stage where they're starting to figure each other out and be able to work with people in their own kind of way. They're going to start resolving their differences and they're going to start respecting the leader's authority. Now that your team members may know each other more clearly, this may help them as they start to develop friendships and they'll socialize together and start to become more of a community in a team rather than just people working together. People will develop a stronger commitment to the team goal and a commitment to move forward to achieving it. There is often a long overlap between storming and norming, because as new tasks come up, the team may lapse back into the storming stage. Performing. This is when the team moves into a rhythm. They're able to operate together effectively and well. They're able to perform without friction under hard work and stress in order to achieve the goal. And the structures and the procedures that have been set up is able to facilitate this well. As a leader, you can delegate tasks effectively and move on to bringing up and training your team. It feels easy to be a part of a team at this stage, and members will be able to come and go without decreasing performance. What I've learned this week, many things I've learned this week. We're talking about team development and building. It's something that I've been trying to figure out and study lately, as I think that at first fruits we're in a bit of a storming stage and we're trying to figure out how we can all work together effectively. So I've been putting a lot of time into thinking through all of these stages in order for me to be able to understand them better, and so that I can actually teach my team as well as figure out how we can all work together in a way that we're all effective and moving forward towards the task that we're trying to achieve. On the 18th of August 1966, the Battle of Long Tam took place in South Vietnam. The battle was conducted between the Viet Cong and the 1st Australian Task Force, which consisted of 6 RAR, specifically Delta Company. Delta Company fought off a regimental assault before being supported by a relief force full of infantry and cavalry, who fought their way through from Nui Dat in the darkness. The operation ended on the 21st of August. 18 Australian soldiers were killed and 24 wounded, while the official Australian records state that 240 VC were killed during the assault. During my time in the army, I got to serve in Delta Company 6 area, which was exciting and a privilege to be a part of a company that had so many battle honours going back to Vietnam, and also being able to be a part of the company when it toured through Afghanistan, as well as in the battles that were fought there. A couple of months ago, I got the privilege of being able to support a recreation of the battle in a movie called Danger Close. I was able to be one of the extras. There's a company called Extra Specialists, which started by Sean Barry, and they employ ex-army veterans to be extras in movies in military roles. They're doing a really cool thing, and it was such a great privilege to be a part of this recreation of a battle that took place by the boys who served in the company that I was in before. Thank you for watching. We're incredibly excited the amount of people who've been watching these videos. It's an exciting thing to be able to share these parts of the businesses that we're in and just parts of life that we're doing. Please write some questions in the comments if you'd like answers to any business related things, and any questions about the companies that we're doing that you would like answers to. Please share this video and then share it again, and then like it and subscribe it, and then get your mum to share it. We've also got our social media if you'd like to keep update during the week. Links are in the description. Check out our last video, and also if you want to subscribe, just hit this button here. We will see you Tuesday next week. Even though it's Wednesday now. See you Tuesday next week.